Have you ever wondered what you'd do if you were approached by a large wild bear during a family picnic? What was captured on a now viral video is probably not what your answer would be. Caitlin Nesbitt, a 29-year-old bridal store manager, was picnicking with her family when 4 relatives got a closer look at nature than they probably ever imagined. The family's up-close and personal wildlife encounter in Deep Creek, Maryland was caught on video. After you see the footage, it's easy to understand why it quickly went viral. As 4 of Caitlin's family members sat at a picnic table, they were suddenly greeted by an unexpected and hungry guest, a gregarious black bear who decided to join the family for a snack. More shocking than the bear's brave nature, however, is how the family reacted to the uninvited visitor. In the wild 30-second video from Cater's news agency, the black bear, dubbed Winnie the Moocher by New York Post, is seen casually joining the family at a picnic table in a remote woodland area in Deep Creek, where Caitlin Nesbitt and her family had gathered. The curious and seemingly hungry creature is then filmed dipping into the party food, but it's the family's response that's really dropping jaws. As the bold beast nonchalantly helps itself to the Nesbitts' refreshments while sitting at the picnic table with them, just inches from the family members, not a single one of them seems alarmed. Although their apparent calm may seem odd to stunned viewers, Caitlin explained it was definitely intentional. "We were all told not to make sudden movements," Caitlin Nesbitt said, describing her family's reaction to the massive black bear that crashed the party. Indeed, the National Park Service, NPS, does warn those who encounter a bear against running from the animal. However, they do recommend that you move away slowly and sideways, which allows you to keep an eye on the bear and avoid tripping. That's not what a few members of the Nesbitt family decided to do, though. Although most of the family was scared to death and filmed from the deck, 4 brave souls tested their luck, Caitlin explained. Rather than try to make a quiet escape and retreat, some of Caitlin's more adventurous and apparently fearless relatives saw it as an opportunity to take selfies with a furry intruder. At one point, a bald man in a bandana even taps the animal on its nose. Fortunately for all involved, the people who own the property said the bear's a regular who never bothers anyone, according to Caitlin. And once the bear was done filling her belly, the animal left. Eventually, the mama just walked back into the woods unharmed, Caitlin explained. It's worth noting, however, that bears buddying up to people doesn't usually end well for either species. In one such encounter, an Alaska pizza delivery boy's car was ransacked when a bear broke into the vehicle overnight, apparently hoping to find something to eat. In a more tragic encounter, an overly friendly black bear was castrated after sniffing a woman's hair in a park in Mexico. The operation was performed on a male black bear after a video circulated of him getting close to the woman at Chipanique Ecological Park in San Pedro Garza Garcia, the New York Post reported. Concerned that the friendly bear had become too accustomed to humans, officials decided to castrate and relocate the animal, which weighed 212 pounds. The Director General for Wildlife Control explained that the bear was neutered before moving him to help prevent him from getting into fights with other bears. As for the Nesbitt's family's encounter, well, don't try this at home or anywhere you might encounter a bear. Instead, follow the NPS's recommendations. Don't run, but move away slowly and sideways, which is non-threatening to bears. The NPS also advises against pushing your slower friends down in attempts to save yourself, but that's another story. Stay calm and remember that most bears do not want to attack you, NPS explained. They usually just want to be left alone, or to grab a quick snack and go on their way, like this one.